Hello friends, today is 20 years since 9/11 यानी कि आज 20 साल हो गए हैं 9/11 की उस घटना को जब यूएसए के ट्विन टावर्स को ध्वस्त किया गया था एंड वन एयरक्राफ्ट crashed into Pentagon, that is the headquarters of US forces. One aircraft, of course, the people fought with the hijackers, so it landed somewhere in Pennsylvania. ये ऐसी घटना थी जिसने दुनिया को हिला के रख दिया था. मुझे आज भी याद है ये जब घटना हुई, मैं कश्मीर में था राष्ट्रीय राइफल्स में और बहुत ही रिमोट एरिया में था और वहाँ पर भी सिर्फ दूरदर्शन का उस जमाने में सिग्नल था एंड इवन दूरदर्शन शोड द अटैक ऑन हार्टलैंड ऑफ यूएस, अ टेररिस्ट अटैक. इट वाज रियली हॉरिफाइंग. मतलब शायद हम लोग कोई भी वो दिन भूल नहीं सकते कि हम कहाँ थे जब 9/11 हुआ था. नाउ 20 years later, life has come 360 degrees. Taliban, which were ousted by the war on terror, Operation Enduring Freedom, launched on 7th October 2001 by US forces, is back in power. US has lost the war and has ceded entire Afghanistan territory back to Taliban. 17 out of 33 ministers in this Taliban government are the people who have been designated as global terrorists by US and UN. Sirajuddin Haqqani, the interior minister in this Taliban government, has a bounty of $5 million on his head. So you can imagine what US has done and where we are. Now the question arises that Al-Qaeda, which was responsible for this attack, has been hunted all across the world. Osama bin Laden, who had the responsibility to, plan this and execute this horrible attack on US main soil, was killed by US special forces not too far away from Pakistan military academy. Even then the war continued for 20 years and it became an unwinnable war. Somehow, US has been negotiating and for quite some time they realized that this is unwinnable, इस लड़ाई को नहीं जीत सकते हैं. The losses were too many, not only in humans but also the money they were spending there to reconstruct a country. The world has not been same since 20 years. Lot of things have changed. मैं कोशिश करूंगा इस वीडियो में अपना परसेप्शन बताऊं आपको 9/11 का और उसके बाद अभी क्या सिचुएशन है एंड व्हाट आई थिंक इज द फ्यूचर फॉरवर्ड. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, मेनी मिथ्स हैव बीन ब्रोकन इन दिस वॉर इन दिस एंटायर 20 years. द फर्स्ट मिथ इज दो यूएस स्टिल रिमेन्स टू बी अ सुपर पावर बट इट इज नॉट इनविंसिबल. यानी कि यूएस अब वो बात नहीं रही जो 20 साल पहले थी. इराक से, अफगानिस्तान से, उससे पहले वियतनाम से यूएस हर जगह यूएस फोर्सेस हार कर वापस गए हैं एंड दे वेंट बैक विद ह्यूमिलिएशन. सो यूएस विल नेवर बी व्हाट इट वाज व्हेन द वॉर स्टार्टेड. सो दिस इज वन थिंग. द अदर थिंग इन जियोपॉलिटिक्स दैट हैज हैपेंड इन दिस 20 years, यूएस वाज बिजी इन इराक, अफगानिस्तान, सीरिया, यमन, लेबनान, all these places, and China stole a march. China ने 20 years में it became a manufacturing hub, it became an economic powerhouse, it is now capable of challenging US at many places. And today it is a major player in Afghanistan. You can't deny that. So this is another thing that has happened. The third thing that has happened is Taliban 2.0, which everybody thought is different, may not be that different. Because 17 out of those 33 ministers, 17 of them were there in Taliban 1.0. यानी कि वही लोग हैं, they survived for 20 years and they're back in power in the manner, in much stronger manner. पिछली बार at least the Northern Alliance held fort and 5 years, that 96 to 2001, that Taliban was in power, certain parts of Afghanistan never fell under Taliban rule, but now their rule is absolutely complete. They control entire Afghanistan. This is reality, a fact, hard fact. That means US not only lost, it lost horribly, and Taliban won. Fourth issue is, what does it do to Pakistan? Pakistan is a major winner in this entire game. No wonder the ISI chief was in the Serena Hotel in Kabul enjoying a cup of tea just before the formation of government in Kabul. And Pakistan, the way it hoodwinked US, मतलब इन्होंने यूएस का 20 साल इतना बेवकूफ बनाया. यूएस ने $35 बिलियन दिए पाकिस्तान को टू बी पार्ट ऑफ ग्लोबल वॉर ऑन टेरर. तो आप सोच सकते हो, द पाकिस्तान हैज मेड सो मच ऑफ मनी आउट ऑफ डिसीट, फॉल्सहुड और झूठ. तो पाकिस्तान इज ऑल्सो अ विनर इन दिस एंटायर गेम. सो तालिबान विनर, Pakistan winner, China winner. Russia, they finally have got something to talk back, because 10 साल ये अफगानिस्तान में रहे and they were thrown out by the same people that time supported by US. So Russia is sitting pretty, seeing the sole superpower US getting defeated and going back in humiliation. और जाना कोई normal handover power नहीं थी. Though that is what US was trying to negotiate since the Doha talks of February 2021. Let us go back with some semblance of respectability. But the manner in which they went was absolutely shameless and humiliating defeat for US. Now let us come to the cost of the war. Cost of the war, इसको ना जज करना बहुत मुश्किल है. Various think tanks, various universities and colleges world over are trying to guess what is the cost. I will just give you a ballpark figure, which is a report published in Indian Express. They say a total of 9,39,000 people have been killed because of this war. 9,39,000 लोगों ने अपनी जानें गंवाई हैं इस लड़ाई में. So you can imagine the human cost. 38 million people have been displaced from their homes. 38 मिलियन. कितने देश हैं दुनिया में जिनकी सारी पॉपुलेशन मिलके इतनी पॉपुलेशन नहीं होती. सो अक्रॉस द वर्ल्ड पीपल हैव बीन टॉर्मेंटेड एंड मेड टू सफर फॉर समथिंग दे वर नॉट रिस्पॉन्सिबल. ये समझना बहुत जरूरी है कि जिनका बेचारों को कोई रोल नहीं था, मार उन्होंने खाई है. 38 मिलियन पीपल हैव बीन डिस्प्लेस्ड. यूएस took action in 85 countries against Al Qaeda and terrorist organizations. 85 देशों में अमेरिका ने डायरेक्ट इंटरवेंशन किया इस 20 सालों में अगेंस्ट सो कॉल्ड टेररिस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस. यूएस स्पेंट अ gigantic, a huge amount, $8 trillion. मैं गूगल मिनी से पूछ रहा था कि $8 trillion रुपीस में कितने होते हैं, और मुझे समझ नहीं आया. तो आप अंदाजा लगा सकते हो that US has spent $8 trillion in money, direct money, in reconstruction in Afghanistan and fallout of this war on terror. So therefore it is a loss everywhere. And what are the other outcomes of this this global war on terror and this 20 years of 9/11? These are very very scary things, जिससे कि दुनिया भी अगले 20 साल 30 साल मुकाबला करेगी, और जो बहुत ही भयानक है. सबसे पहली चीज है radicalization of society. What this war has done is that religious ideologies, ethnic ideologies, sectarian ideologies, ये hardened up हो गई हैं. And there is a huge Islamophobia which has swept the world, putting normal Islamic people or Muslims all over the world under a tight scanner. Hate crimes have risen all over the world. All over the world, hate crimes have risen. This was not the situation 20 years back. And again, these are people who have no role to play whatsoever in terrorism. So, a section of society, a generation has been affected by this global war on terror and the attack on terror and the kind of perception management that have been done by US and its allies. The last thing is the impact on social media. When this war started, when 9/11 took place, we did not have internet in the manner that it is there today. We did not have social platforms like WhatsApp, Telegram, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. We didn't have YouTube. Many of them had no existence at all. Today, social media platforms have become a source of changing perceptions and radicalization in this society. And the fallout can be felt in India, in Pakistan, in Afghanistan, in US, in mainland Europe, and all over the world. Therefore, 9/11 is a huge event in world history, but I hope US introspects, they learn the lessons from this and no more taking war to foreign soil. दूसरी देश में जाके लड़ना सबसे बड़ी बेवकूफ़ी इससे जो है सबक हमें मिलता है. We learned it in Sri Lanka what it is to go and fight somebody else's war. So friends, मैं एक यही मैसेज देना चाहता हूँ. As far as India is concerned, let's consolidate our unity and diversity. Let's not follow the US because they can be humiliated anytime, anywhere in the world. And for us, it is important to just safeguard our own integrity, sovereignty, and take care of all our people in the manner we have always done. So, anniversary of 9/11, lot to think of, lot to perceive and introspect. I enjoyed bringing this video to you. Please subscribe to this channel, press the bell icon, and do comment in the comments box so that I keep bringing such educative current topics for you all. Thank you. Jai Hind.